Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Tower of Fantasy. So a quick disclaimer before I actually talk a little bit about why I think this is unfair. I want to just say that I actually like Tower of Fantasy, so I'm not one of those content creators or anyone who just wants to bash the game every single time. However, I just wanted to bring about the discussion because it doesn't seem like a lot of people have actually realized that this is actually an unfair implementation and it is going to hurt certain players. Some people will benefit a lot more than certain people, and it's just going to hurt. And I do think that we need to address this. It does sound like a good idea, this stuff over here, but then if you take a deep dive and look into it, it just means certain people will benefit and other players will not, and there is no other way to go about that. So I'm just going to be going over my opinion on this announcement they made and why it's actually very unfair, and why people need to realize that this is not something that many games does. Now I want to say this: with the implementation where the black gold will not be deducted, okay, I understand, because certain people might have just spent it without actually realizing the main issue. However, it's also unfair, obviously, if people use the black gold and they do take it away and it puts the black gold to minus. That is definitely gonna suck, and it's definitely gonna be super annoying in game. So I do like the fact that they didn't want to move it down to minus number, because whenever games does that, I absolutely hate it. So I do understand why they didn't want to remove it, because it's their own issue, it's their own bug, it's the reason why this happened, it's their own fault. So they need to own up to their mistake. However, people should not needlessly suffer. But the fact that this is not going to be reduced is actually a little bit unfair. So it just actually made me realize why certain games, or most games, actually do this. So whenever there's a bug that is unfair, that makes certain people gain more resources, the game always rolls back that reward, or rolls back that item, because it calls into question whether the game is fair anymore. The reason why games never like to leave the resources that people gain from bug is not because they don't want to see people succeed with this item or this bug. It's just so that it makes the game a lot fair, because not everyone will be using that bug, or not everyone will benefit from this bug. So it's better just to take it all away like it never happened. But sometimes when that happens, they reduce the number all the way to negative number, reduce the item to negative numbers. If you gain too much and then you used it to upgrade your gear, or you used it to summon for items, but whenever it reaches minus, it absolutely sucks. But the fact that this is not going to be removed means people can actually go ahead and get extra duplicates for SSR characters. Now, with Bygone Fantasy, where you're ranked against other players, this is going to be a big issue, or I think it's an issue, because obviously if you are able to get duplicates to get your characters to 1-star, usually with characters, when you get them to 1-star, they actually get a lot stronger. Take a look at King, take a look at Merle, they get a lot stronger. So if people are able to get them to 3-star, even with the black gold, it means they're going to be able to deal more damage, and they will be able to push further in Bygone Fantasy. And obviously our rewards in Bygone Fantasy equates to our ranking as well. So if there's people in your league where they actually benefited from this bug and were able to actually get 2 duplicates, maybe 1 duplicate of an SSR character, and now they're able to do more damage and they're able to push further into Bygone Fantasy, it means they will get more resources after the rewards are being given out, and you'll be placing lower because you did not benefit from this bug. It's kind of unfair that you won't be able to benefit or get resources just because you didn't log in at a specific time and you didn't experience this certain bug. It's kind of unfair in my opinion. I do know that this is something that will make the game a little bit unfair with content clearing as well. It'll be a lot easier obviously if you have characters at 3 stars at the moment. Now when this bug happened, they also reissued the flame gold. Now if people got the flame gold and also got the black gold, it means with that flame gold, and if they push harder inside the summons, they can actually get more duplicates for Nemesis, and they can also get duplicates from other SSR character. So it's just very unfair. I know everyone will say they gave us compensation, just 500 of the black crystals, but everyone, even the people who experienced the bug, got this as well. Even people who did not experience this bug also got this compensation. So it still doesn't make it fair for those people who didn't get this bug, who they wouldn't get benefit from the black gold or the flame gold as well. It's just simply unfair. So I do hope they come out over a way, or talk about it as well, at least mention it, that yes, we do admit that this is going to be an unfair implementation. And I do know, or I think I know, that the game developers know who did not experience this bug, who did not benefit from this. So it's going to be easier for them to just give out resources to those people who did not experience this bug. However, the main issue with that as well is the fact that how much resources given to them would be enough. How much do you think everyone should get if they did not experience this bug? Because it has to be fair. You can't give them 200 if people who benefited from this bug only managed to get 220 black gold from it, flame gold or black gold from it. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be very hard to make this fair with this bug. I do think the better way to do it is definitely a reduction in it. However, making sure your amount does not reach below 0. It can't reach minus. I just think it's still a better way to do it. But obviously it's been a couple of days now since this issue happened, so they shouldn't do that right now. It's impossible now. It's too late for them to do this fix, quote unquote, just because people have already gotten the duplicates. They've used the duplicates to level up the characters. There's no way they can roll back everything that people have done right now, so we have to move forward now. So the better way is just to give out resources to those who haven't experienced this bug. So yeah, that's literally all I wanted to say in this video. Tell me down in the comment section. I would absolutely love to discuss with you guys, whether you agree, whether you disagree. Personally, if you disagree with what I just said, I don't know for you, because literally it's definitely unfair. You can't deny that this is unfair. If you want to deny that it's unfair, that it is fair, then sure, go ahead and comment it down in the comment section. We can get our points across. Tell me down in the comment section if you guys experienced this bug and you got this extra black gold, or if you guys did not experience it and you got unlucky and now you have to suffer whilst other people benefit. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Stay tuned for more content on Tower Fantasy. Hopefully we don't report on more horrible news like this. Is it horrible? I wouldn't say it's horrible, but I wouldn't like to report on more bad stuff happening in the game. I would like to talk about positive stuff. I even have some videos planned out for certain teams you guys should go ahead and save for, so stay tuned for that. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.